Hello everyone, welcome back in my channel. So today I am going to explain the another topic of variability. So this variability or variables is three types. So we know in this session the types of variability. So what is the variability? So variable also a research term and it is also vary to every research. So in today's session we know about the types of the variables. So let's start. So variables. Today's topic is variables. Variables. So variables are three types. Three types. Number one is independent variables. Number two, dependent variable. And number three is intervening variables. So those are the three terms of the variables. In this year, we at first know about the independent variable. Independent. When we hear this word independent, we are compared to the independence. Okay, this is like that. Independent or independence, we know that the independence is freedom and independent life is here is free. So these variables or those variables are free or occur freely and it do anything in his research. It's called independent variables. Suppose sex, race, age is a example of the independent variables. So in this here we can say that when a researcher, when a man research any kinds of topic and that times he can conclude the data, any kinds of manipulation, any kinds of closure, any kinds of barriers, that times the researcher do this work. So in this here the researcher is so much independent and independently he do his research. So in this here the researcher must be independent. So suppose I give an example that is if Madhu and Shayan go to school. We remove this if. Madhu and Shayan go to school. Here Madhu and Shayan is independent. So they are go to school. Okay. Next is dependent. We know about the dependent variable. So here dependent variables we know are the depend. Something is depends on us, on others. So if Madhu will go to school, then Shayan will go. So in this here, it's some depend to each another. Depend to each another. So in this here, if Madhu, in this here we joint this if Madhu went to school school, then Shayan will go. There is two types, Madhu and Shayan. In previous session we know that independent. There Madhu and Shayan will go to school in independent session. But dependence is if Madhu go to the school, then Shayan go to her. So in this variable session, when a researcher conduct research any kinds of topic, then he must be depend on some variables like data, like the researcher, like the research expert. So this is the variable of dependent. So we know about the independent variable and the dependent variable. Now we know about the intervening variable. Number one, intervening. So we can say that this is a moderate variable. Okay, moderate or disturbing variable. It's called moderate or disturbing variable. First I create the example here. That is why the intervening variable will be clear for you. Shayan and Madhu will go to school by his car. So in this here, the Madhu and Shayan will go to school definitely, but when they reach at the school, that times the car was crashed. So thus the car was crashed or accident. So these variables is not by their hands. This variables is not on their hands. So we know these intervening variables always inbuilt in the dependent and independent variables, and it is called the disturbing variables. So in today's sessions we learn about the variables. We now know about the variables has three types: independent variables, dependent variables, and intervening variables. So today I close this session here, and next day I will come with a new topic. So take care. Bye.